Welcome back once again, and now it's time for our second segment. World Autism Awareness Day is observed annually on April 2nd of every year to raise awareness about the autism spectrum disorder, ACD, and promote understanding, inclusion, support for those individuals with autism. And it was established by the UN in 2007 and is part of the broader Autism Awareness Month observed in April of each year. Very delighted to be having with us live over the phone Mrs. Norhan Saeed, honorees of the National Council for Persons with Disability. Good morning, Mrs. Norhan.
Hello.
Good morning, Mrs. Saeed. How are you doing?
Good morning. Thank you for having me in such an important day.
Right, it's a great pleasure to have you today, and of course the world is commemorating World Autism Awareness Day of April 2nd each year. Like I earlier mentioned, the theme for the World Autism Awareness Day 2025 is Advancing Neurodiversity and the UN Sustainable Development Goals. So what exactly is the idea of the theme this year, and how important is it to add to supporting autistic people, this very distinguished, different people among us whom we really appreciate and support in our community and society?
Sure. First of all, we seek to raise awareness about that autism is not only a disability, but it's something like a different ability to be able to get in touch with all the community that people with disability like autism have different methods to contact with people, with things around them. So we seek in the theme Inclusive Bloom to make a new methods by new technology like DAISY. It's a digital accessible information system to make knowledge more something like it's not theoretic or no, it's not like read and write only, but to make autistic individuals use all the sense to access knowledge.
Right.
By reading, by lighting, by listening, by seeing images to get in touch with all ideas.
Right. We are talking about autistic people. Nobody said that they come with disability. It is totally rejected and totally unaccepted for anyone to call them people with disability. On the contrary, they are people with special talents, because it is proven according to studies, scientific studies, and according to different experiences of people, autistic people, that they come with outstanding abilities to count, outstanding abilities, mathematical abilities, with outstanding calculating abilities. So, and there were, movies that grabbed Oscars that related autistic experiences for people, autistic people who came with mathematical abilities. So, how can we spread awareness for society and ignorant people and people who have no awareness whatsoever with autistic people to respect their abilities and integrate them among society?
Exactly. We already share many posts to know who are autistic people. Simply, what is how they feel, how they need what they need, and we already organized events in the Spanish Center, Culture Center in Cairo, to know who are autistic people simply, what they need, what they feel, how can we how we can help them simply, and without simply to know what are the rights and our duties towards them.
Your motives toward them. So, talking about autistic people or people with special talents, they come with different abilities and they come with different categories. I mean, there are people who are totally autistic, there are people who are partially autistic, people who need a shadow, people who do not need a companion, and they could be integrated into society, and they could hold, I mean, be employed in some, I mean, some as employers. I mean, yeah, in some jobs, they could be assigned with some jobs. So, how do you classify the autistic people? According to what? Could that be? Could they be examined, for example, or how do you classify them? In what categories do you put them?
Well, autistic people have many different abilities. So, some people of them have abilities to work or to calculate fastly and easily. So, in our team, simply we provide learning box in different ways to make them know a lot about their abilities. A lot of people, people with autism or autistic people, they simply don't know how to make a knowledge or a clear knowledge about themselves. It's unfortunately it's a big problem. So we seek to provide box in different ways to make them able to make connections with themselves more clearly or in different ways. For example, we make box that our box is digital, no? Entonces, our box is readable, and also we can read and listen at the same time. That make autistic people able to that if someone is confused with how to write or how to read this word, so I can listen it and write it and see it. So we are seek to facilitate the process.
Right. What are the misconceptions given with autism, or the things, the elements that usually the surroundings or the people surrounding an autistic person do not understand? I mean, what challenges that meet the autistic person that sometimes are not understood by the people who are dealing with him, who do not know him?
Well, nice. The main problem that is autistic people, they don't understand that what is feeling simply. So when someone is happy, he understand. So people can't understand what's wrong with him, or any simply autistic people. They simply didn't understand anything from feelings. So when he or starts learning, simply when he, for example, starts learning a new knowledge, for example, or a new language. Sorry, language. We make a knowledge about what's the meaning of I am happy, I am sad, I am proud. He actually he doesn't know how what is the meaning of this word in his language. Actually, he doesn't know or understand what is the feeling. So we seek to put this feeling in an image. So we make a connection between the word and the image to facilitate for them how to learn a new language and understand this feeling actually in his mother language. First of all, that's a small example from books and daisy format with a new method to help them by digital content.
Yes, and how does this year's theme by the United? I guess we are running out of time. Thank you so much, Mrs. Norhan Al Saeed, to talking to us on the Breakfast Show. You have a good day, and by this we come to the end of this edition of the Breakfast Show. Many thanks to all of you. Until we see you again tomorrow morning, that's a goodbye.